My name is Rod Sherrington. I'm the owner with my wife of Trinity Advisory. We're an accounting and advisory firm that specialises in small business owners, particularly in mechanical, building, diesel, fabrication, those sort of trade-based businesses.
Yeah, beautiful, Rod. And just before we actually got on, you said you won an award. Can you just share it with the audience? Because, I'm so proud.
We just went down to Melbourne on the Thursday night, and we won Xero's Xero's Awards for the best community-minded firm in Australia.
That is amazing. Amazing.
Very happy with that.
I bet you are. 4 years in a row, is that right?
No, it's for the charity auction we raised is 4 years in a row. That was recognising that. Over the last 4 years, through our clients, we've raised about $850,000 to go to the local hospital to buy equipment for men's health.
Oh my God, gosh, you must be on a high.
I am on a high and a little bit frazzled.
A little bit tired.
3 or 4 days of partying.
Good on you. Well, Rod, I really wanted to have a quick chat. One of the things is that you came on our Leadership Excellence program a few months back. Our Leadership Excellence program was all around people leadership. It's all around how to lead people, how to get results, how to make sure that you're managing underperformance, culture, all of that sort of stuff. And one of the things I know about you, and I remember when we talked at the beginning, you said, Kylie, I'm just a lifelong learner. I just want to keep on learning. And you said, I want to come on the program. And a couple of weeks ago, you said, this is just transformed not only me, but my team. And I'd love for you just to share a little bit about that.
Yeah. So for me, what it's enabled me to do the last couple of months, obviously the course went for quite a few months. It's enabled me to step out of the business and to delegate a lot more effectively and to know things are getting done and give me the tools for the team to use so that they're doing really great work with their clients. And so I was always fearful if I stepped out and let too many things go that the clients would get not as great a service. But that's not what's happened. In fact, the business has really improved in the last probably 6 months, seen a big profit increase in percentage terms year on year, and client satisfaction has really jumped up.
Yeah. And that's the thing, isn't it? So often, especially at the level that you're playing at, we often feel that we are the best person for the job, don't we? We've got to do it ourselves. We're the ones that know this. We've got that bit of control issues as well, don't we? We feel like we know. But when we delegate, we're actually empowering others. We're allowing others to step up. We're allowing others to really show what they're capable of. And they actually feel more confident, but they actually are more engaged as well.
Yeah, for the things that really changed our firm massively was, first off, doing the Eisenhower Matrix with the team. That was probably one of the best things that we did initially. And I was very careful to bring that in slowly because obviously to form a habit, and I didn't want to overwhelm them.
Yeah.
So we first off did that. And then we started doing scheduling from that into our diaries. Yeah. And that took some time to get the team to actually to do their diaries, and we would like review the diaries together and look what we're doing, and that really started making some big differences in the productivity, because a lot of times you know that you've got the day 9 hours, or it might be, or 8 hours at work, and you don't schedule. A lot of those 8 hours can be unproductive, but when you've actually said, I've got this job should take 3 hours, and you've got a start time and an end time, it keeps you focused. And so we saw a big jump up in the productivity of each of the individual team members. And that was actually, I'm talking about 20-30% improvement in productivity over the last couple of months when we started measuring it. So we combined the Eisenhower Matrix with the prioritization. Then we did the scheduling. And the next thing that we did that really amped it up again, because we let that settle in for about 2 or 3 months. And then when I thought they were ready and they were doing the scheduling like a habit, I then brought in, okay, what are the 6 things today, but tomorrow as you're leaving work, before you're allowed to leave work, you've got to sit and write down the 6 things that really matter to the firm. And you've got to add them, and you've got to put them in priority of importance. And for myself, it was so difficult for me to actually say, well, that's number 1, because the old joke, I was multi-starting, not multitasking.
We're never finishing.
Yeah, so now that's been a big change. So those tools together with all the leadership about the integrity and honesty and about how to communicate more effectively, it's been game changing for the firm.
Yeah, that's 6 things, and just for the audience, is called the Ivy Lee method. And you're absolutely right. It sits over the Eisenhower matrix. So I absolutely love it. And I was only just talking to another client yesterday, and she was like, "I'm really overwhelmed." And most of us get overwhelmed because our to-do lists feel like they're just never ending. And what happens is our brain actually starts to feel overwhelmed, and we can't make rational decisions. So when we sit down and we start to do exactly what you're saying, using the Eisenhower matrix, using the Ivy Lee method, we can actually start to think about what's really important and going to move us forward to our goals. You know, one of the things I often find, and you would probably find it in your business or would it in your career, is so often leaders are put into a leadership role because they're a great technician, a great practitioner, great at what they do, but no one's ever really shown them how to be a leader. And there's around 24 competencies that you need in order to be a successful leader. We would never put a doctor to become a doctor without training. We would never put you as an accountant without accountant training, or as a financial planner, or, you know, even as a plastic surgeon who I get to work with as well. Yet we put people into leadership roles and they're actually never been taught how to be a leader. It's so often missed, isn't it?
I've seen, so the other thing that we've really benefited from is that a couple of the good team members, but a couple with using the system have really stepped up, and that's what's brought me back hours and hours of my time each day. Is that by doing the delegation, by understanding where I was going wrong, with not explaining well enough at the beginning, with not really sitting down and working out what the outcome that I wanted was, what the boundaries were, that has really changed. And I've seen the team stepping up and wanting to take on more responsibility. So it's been, very life-changing for what I've got out of it.
Yeah, because you get to do the things that you love doing now, don't you?
Winning awards.
You're winning awards, okay? Doing charity events, flying from here to there to everywhere. And that's what it's about, I think, especially in your role at your level. You should be working on the strategy, the culture, the planning, the future. Where are we going? The networking with the clients, the building and sustaining relationships. Thanks, Rod, so much for coming on our program. I'm so proud of everything you've achieved, not only with the charity, but with the awards, but also as a leader yourself. And to see that come to fruition, I'm really proud to be a part of that.
Well, thank you for the course. It was bloody amazing. So very great.
My pleasure. Thanks again for your time.
Bye.
Thanks.